Okay, folks, welcome back. We are doing the little sling adapter from Magpul. This is the RSA, and the theory is that this mounts onto a rail section, for example, the top of this handguard, where you don't already have a QD slot and want one. And it is angled, it's a 45-degree one, so I'm going to put this on the top of this rail, right in front or possibly underneath the extension here for my scope. I'm going to put this on, and we have to, in order to comply with YouTube, we'll cut the video at that point when as I'm putting it on, and we'll come back to it after it's on, and I'll show you what we've got, and then we'll cut to a section of video of me with the sling, with this mounted on a lower, and kind of how that works. I have a Magpul MS4 sling. This is my usual go-to. Let's see here, it'll be coming down this way. Yeah, so it's hitting right there. And while this is not a metal buckle, I think I'd rather it not be smacking right on there all the time. Really seems like it's gonna get in the way. Because you gotta figure this is gonna hang like this, and that buckle is right there. So we're gonna move that further up and get it out of the way. Okay, as you can see, it now clears. Should be good to go. So I'm gonna go grab a lower and get this mounted. So we're all mounted. And I'm gonna stand up, put it on, we'll see what we got. Okay. So by the way, this is a brand new sling. I have not actually used it before, so it is not adjusted for me. As you can see, even slid pretty much all the way in. It is way too long. However, sling is working properly with the rifle. Not having any issues. Other than the sling being too long and twisting around, but can bring it up. Sling is not in my way. It is way over here. If we had it on a bipod, it'd be fine. Okay. I think we're good to go. I think I just need to adjust my sling, which this actually is meant for a different rifle, so I will have to get that rifle and get it adjusted. But I think we're good. So a couple thoughts on the RSA. One, I like the 45 degree. I think that makes life much easier because the sling generally is going upward. It's not going straight across. It's not going straight down. It's kind of got an angle from your body to the rifle. I think that's a much more versatile setup than some of the other options. It's also relatively compact. It doesn't stick out real far from the rifle. In my case, it is sticking out a little further than the side of the handguard, but if the handguard had a rail section there, it would not be further out than that. It certainly does not stick further out than the side reticle knob here, the illumination and parallax knob. So not a factor. It isn't adding to the bulk of the rifle. Metal, I like. It is relatively lightweight, good. It is well built. It is solid. It doesn't have any rough edges or sharp edges. Things are finished properly. The attachment method feels very solid. The second piece that notches in actually notches in. It has grooves. It is socketing into the first piece, not just clamping with screw tension, but is actually interlocked so that any torsional forces are not just on the screw. The screw could have been a finer pitch. It felt like I went from loose and wobbly to maxed out in a very small amount of turn. It wasn't a gradual tension, tighter, and and then finally, okay, we're good. It was we're loose, done. And there is some thread lock already on there. They put that on there ahead of time, and I'm guessing it's the kind where when you do that cranking down, it kind of liquefies and sets up. We'll see. This is probably going to the range tomorrow, and I'm probably going to mess around with it, and we will see if it loosens up under recoil, under vibration on the rifle. I'm hoping it doesn't, but we'll find out, and I will continue this video. Welcome back, folks. So this is the second part of the video for the Magpul RSA right here, and this is what it looks like on. This is what it looks like when you're using it. This is the same rifle, same lower we did a minute ago, obviously because you're seeing it in sequence, but for me this is like a week and a half later. We've been to the range, we've messed with it, we've shot it, still tight, didn't have any problems with it coming loose, didn't have any problems with it, sticking or doing anything weird. I mean, it's just a QD slot, so, but so far I'm really happy with it. I like it. I think that it is going to absolutely do the job for me. You're gonna have to make your own decision. Does it meet your needs? Does it fit your situation? Like I said, if you don't have a QD slot on your rail, or it's really not in the right place for you, these are a really good option, and they're a good price point. It seems a little expensive, but if you look at some of the other options, they're even more money, and the cheaper ones don't seem to be as well made. The Magpul one, as most Magpul things are, they really thought through the details, and I think that shows. So for me, it was worth the money. I only needed the one. We'll see if if it comes up again, do I make the same choice? So far, it looks like I would. I haven't seen anything else on the market that I like more. So we're going to go on to the other part of this video that I'm shooting. So take care, all. Have fun, stay safe, keep shooting, and train with your gear, guys. Say hi. Oof.